Hi, friends. I'm Donna DeToro, founder of Faithfully Connected Counseling and Coaching. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I wanted to share something personal, my own temperament, the melancholy, and what it looks like in the area of inclusion and how we connect with people. If you've ever felt misunderstood, like you love people deeply but also need time alone, or if you're constantly replaying moments in your head, you might see yourself in what I share with you today. For most of my life, I felt misunderstood. I've always loved being around people, listening and encouraging and helping others. But at the same time, I've also needed some quiet time, some time to recharge. I used to think something was wrong with me because I wanted both to be social but also alone. I spent much of my time in my own thoughts, replaying moments, wrestling with negative thinking, and wondering what I could have done differently. What I didn't realize then was that all that overthinking made me appear cold, uncaring, sometimes arrogant, and sometimes overconfident. But in reality, I care so deeply, I just didn't know how to show it without feeling vulnerable. As God began to show me more about my melancholy temperament, I realized my thoughts weren't the enemy. They just needed a lot of direction. God began teaching me how to take those negative thoughts and bring them under His truth, to stop reliving pain and start asking, Lord, what are you teaching me here? That's when transformation started to begin in my life. When I think about inclusion in temperament counseling, inclusion describes our social interactions, how we connect with others and how we want others to connect with us. As a melancholy in inclusion, you prefer deep, meaningful relationships over casual ones. You value loyalty, trust, and consistency. You can be sensitive to rejection or criticism. You may appear reserved or distant when really you're protecting your heart. You think deeply about people, about purpose, and about everything else that's going on around you. This depth is a gift, but when misunderstood, it can become a burden. God showed me that my temperament wasn't a mistake. It was a mirror of His own design. The same mind that once replayed negative thoughts could now meditate on truth. The same sensitivity that once caused me pain now allows me to connect with others on a deeper level. Psalms 139 says, "You are fearfully and wonderfully made." That means even the parts of you that feel complicated have divine purpose. God doesn't remove your temperament, He redeems it. Here's 5 key things to remember if you're a melancholy in inclusion. 1, be aware of your thought patterns. Notice when your mind starts replaying moments, that's your cue to pause and invite God into your thoughts. 2, take your thoughts captive. 2 Corinthians 10:5 reminds us to take every thought captive to the obedience of Christ. Replace self criticism with God's truth. Number 3, understand your emotional needs. You need depth, honesty, and consistency. That's not a weakness, it's your design. Number 4, let God transform your sensitivity into strength. What once made you overthink can now help you empathize and love more deeply. And 5, learn your design through temperament counseling. Taking temperament you're taking your the temperament intake form on our website can help you discover how God created you, how you connect, lead, and love. When you understand that design, you walk in peace and freedom. If you've seen yourself in this video, maybe you felt misunderstood, isolated, or stuck in your own thoughts. I want you to know you're not alone, you're not broken, you're beautifully designed by a God who understands you completely. Visit Faithfully Connected Counseling and Coaching LLC.com to take your temperament intake form and begin discovering who God created you to be. And if this video encouraged you, please like, share, and subscribe so more people can find healing and connection through faith and understanding. In my next video, I'll be talking about how my melancholy temperament shows up in control, how I handle responsibility, leadership, and decisions, and how God continues to use that area to teach me balance and trust. Until next time, discover your design, heal your heart, and live faithfully connected. Thank you.